Alright, how's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is Ark Survival Evolved, and we are back again just for a quick, brief little thing here. I want to talk about the Halloween event going on right now. I'm still having people saying that their event is not working. So before I jumped back on, after making the video that I posted this morning, there was actually a 24 gigabyte update. It's like 24.220 update actually of gigs. So if you're playing on a single server or anything like that, make sure that you have that update. Make sure that you guys are putting in the actual newest version of the game. So go back, do check check updates, and if there's one available, it should just let you do the update. I believe the last person that commented about the update, your name is Coke PS4, either that or it's Koki or Coco or something like that. I believe it's Koke PS4. I apologize if I am butchering your name, and I'm sure that I am. So that is how you get the event working, though. You do need that update. It's 24 gig update. There is another method as well, which I will go over here in a second. It's going to involve me quitting the game, so give me one quick second to throw in some of these crops. As you can see, I started growing tinto berries. The tinto berries, I'm using those to make medical brews, so that is why I'm that's why I'm planting those, and then I'm also going to plant all the vegetable ones just because that is the only way to get the vegetables on this server. As you guys can see, I have all of the fertilizer already prepared for these. I started going around, and instead of putting the fertilizer in here, which there might be some in here, yeah, there might be some in here. Let's go ahead and take that out. But I did start going around and putting the fertilizer in the actual crops, and I'm putting them, I think this is actually where I stopped. You can see it says 4 of 10. So I've been filling up the fertilizer spots all the way to the last one, because that's where the seed's going to go, and then the rest of these have 0 in them. Not fertilized, not fertilized, not fertilized, not fertilized, and then we have our narco berries that we still have going with poop. So as you can see, the one with poop still has 29,340, so it is going a bit slow, which is a good thing. But once again, just so you guys remember, I do have it to where the crops don't decay as fast, so I think that makes the poop last longer in there. So that's something you guys may want to look at if you are doing your own server. And then on the newer crops that I have full of fertilizer, they all have roughly 48,000. I'm gonna say it's probably 48.5 thousand in each one. That one doesn't count because it's not full all the way. Yeah. Also, I tamed up a Moshchops. I have never tamed one before. I'm trying to get the trophy on PS4 for taming all the tameable creatures on the island. I didn't realize that they have extra stuff. I know that a lot of the dinosaurs have like their own little thing that they do and everything. First of all, he has like 3 different attacks. They all seem to get berries. I haven't tried him on anything else other than just getting berries. But when you come in here to give him his levels, you also see right there on the left side, it says view harvest levels +8 available. So evidently I can put levels into individual things in here too. So if I want to, I don't know what sap harvest is. Can he just get sap from trees? He can get raw prime meat, raw prime fish, rare flowers, rare mushrooms, leech blood. That's actually really good. Organic polymer. See, I'm not sure how this stuff works. Like, does he just randomly get leech blood, or can I just put him on wonder? Like, how does that work? How do I even put a point into it? Did it go in? I guess it did. Okay. So let's do leech blood and sap, and we'll see what happens with those. We'll see if he'll start getting, maybe he has to be on wonder too, though. Let's go ahead and put him on wonder. Behavior, and enable wonder. Behavior, and then I just want to check the rest of these. It's like be conscious. Nope, go back. Passively, okay. Yeah, so we're going to leave him like that. I don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to start collecting stuff on his own. I don't know if he needs certain things. I've never had a Moshchops before, but I will figure it out as I go, and I will fill you guys on what I have learned. So, before I take you guys into how to activate the the event if it's not working on yours. I just want to go over a couple things in here, like I said. So I hooked up pipes to go here out of the greenhouse, and it's for this industrial cooker. I could have swore this industrial cooker was way bigger than this. The crappy thing about the industrial cooker, which is why it's sitting like it is, you have to connect it to the top of a water stop thing, and that's how it gets irrigated. As you can see, it's 1,000 of 1,000 irrigated, and then anything I want to cook I just throw in there and cook it. But as far as the skins, which is where I want to start with the Halloween stuff, let me drop off these berries. Oh, you know what, I can just do it right here, this one. Drop off these berries real quick, and the raw meat. I can't even fit the other berries in there. Let's throw the raw meat out. Or rotten meat, yeah. Okay, so if you come in here, you will see after my update, these were on my character. I put them in here. It's just birthday suit skins. I don't know why they appeared on my character. I guess it's part of the event as well. But there is extra stuff in here. We had the headless one already. We had the scary pumpkin one, but we didn't have the scary pumpkin one for dinosaurs, so that is also in here. And it does look like you have to collect bones for these. So I guess I got lucky doing this ahead of time. Especially this one. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm going to talk about something here in a second. So it was active, half active yesterday. Maybe that's why there was a huge patch and why they had to do it. I don't remember the hockey mask one. I wasn't really worried about these swimming clothes or anything. They have the panic emote, which was already here, the dance one, and the zombie one, which I believe all those were here, but they also have a knock emote and a scare emote now. They have the random chibi dino, which someone told me in the comment section, which I thank you very much. I believe your name is Seno or Zeno. I thank you so much for your help on this. So they said that with the chibis, when you craft one, that as long as it's equipped, you have to kill what is it, alpha dinosaurs, doesn't matter what kind, I believe, but you just kill the alpha dinosaurs, and it will eventually give you, after your chibi I believe is level 5, it will give you 5 levels, something like that. I may be screwing that up. I apologize if I'm screwing that up, but from the gist of it, you can get 5 levels off of the chibis. So I guess it only works with one, though. You can't do multiple chibis, which is why I laughed, because I'm going to show you something in a second. So before it was letting me just craft them, just like I just came in here, I threw some wood in here, and I just crafted it. I crafted a ton of these. That's why I was laughing, because it was just letting me do it without needing any of the dinosaur bones or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure it saved. We'll find out in a second, because I put them on a different thing. So we'll go and check that out in a second. I should have did more if I'd known that they were going to do this. It looks like all these are they were already in here as well. Some of these might be new. I don't know if I've seen the jack-o'-lantern one, but I'm not really worried about the clothes. If you guys are there, they all are. This one is one of the new ones, I believe. It's a skeleton costume skin, and then this is the other new one, which is a straw man costume skin, which just looks like a dummy or whatever. And then they also have a dino candy corn for the dinosaurs. I don't know what you do with that. I guess you just feed it to the dinosaurs, or maybe you eat it. I don't know. It looks like candy corn. Some of the drops that are coming down as well should look like giant candy corns. No, that one's not one. Okay, so maybe it only happens at night. I don't know. Let me see what time of day it is real quick. 14:43. Okay, so it's actually gonna take a while because I have my daytime thing slowed down. So that is all of those blueprints. If you guys have any questions about any of them, let me know. Hopefully I can answer them. If I cannot, maybe someone else in the comment section can also answer it. So make sure that you guys are putting the comment down. Don't just message me privately and ask about stuff. Put it down in the comment section. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, this is my chibi collection. I really did not think that, I was wondering why you didn't need any supplies to craft them. So I crafted all these chibis. I have tons of them. That's the only one I think that came out double. Oh no, this one and this one. The rest are all individuals. I even have a skeletal Rex one, which I'm assuming that's probably a Halloween one or whatever. And they all work. I got a little thorny dragon here. I don't know what the difference in the rarities are. I don't know if maybe you can get 5 levels off the green ones, or maybe 3 off the green ones, 4 off the blue ones, and then 5 off the legendary ones. I have no idea how they work. Like I said, someone just helped me out in the comment section, which once again greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I've never done Chibis before. I love the shine horns. They are only found on the I may actually do that chibi just because I love the shine horns. I may actually do the aberration map again, because that is the only place where you can get the shine horns from. They're just awesome. They're like these little goats and their horns light up, which you need an aberration, you need light on that map. And they actually walk on water, which is crazy, unless they changed it, which they may have. Looks like I also have Dubby. It looks like I also have Dubby Thylacoleos and the Carcinos. And then the rest are, oh no, I got this one too. So I have the Echidna, I don't know what that's called, it's the snail basically. The Baryonyx, the Carcinos, the Mantas that are double, and then the Thylacoleo, and everything else is just normal stuff. So very cool, I like it. So here is what I know about this event. It should activate everything at night as far as like the zombie dodos and stuff. I don't know if you can see them during the day. We should probably fly around real quick and take a look. It's not going to hurt anything. I will have timestamps down in the bottom, so if you guys don't want to see me flying around for a second, feel free to skip ahead in the using the timestamps. They've actually been really helpful. Once again, thank you, Victor. I put a thank you in my last video or the one before that for you. Hopefully you at least saw that. We're just going to try to find a dodo real quick, or at least a couple of dodos. Last time I believe that they were over on the other side of that cliff over there. But I just want to see if there are any zombie dodos yet, or, oh, there's some right there. Let's take a look at these little guys. They look normal. Let's take a closer look. Sometimes the stuff doesn't spawn in from that far away, like if it's a different skin or something. It looks normal. There's the other one, he looks normal. Alright, let's go over here where I know that there's more dodos at, and then we'll fly back. But yeah, if you guys don't want to see me flying around dodos, please use the timestamps. That is why I am using them. It's definitely very helpful for myself and for you guys. Does take a lot more editing time, which is fine, but it's I prefer that you guys use them, because if I'm putting timestamps in, taking that extra time to to do the timestamps and make it more easily accessible for you guys, and you're not using them, then it would kind of seem like a waste to me, honestly. So please feel free to use them. Normal dodo. This was, I saw two down there somewhere. There's the other one. Normal dodo. And then the last time I seen a whole bunch of dodos was literally right on this part of the coast. We're just going to fly down just a tiny bit. We're going to take a look at this coast here, and then we'll go back. Actually, we don't even have to go back, because it's a single player server, so I will show you guys how to activate the event if it's not active on your server. I also do believe that for you to actually, other than the skins, for you to actually see like the DodoRex or anything like that that is in the game, that's happening in the game, I do believe that it has to be nighttime. We can find that out as well though, because I will show you guys when it's nighttime again. Let's go look at this drop, see if they added in the DodoRex or anything, and then we can make our way over to that obelisk as well and check there too, just to see what's going on with the DodoRex. Like I said, I don't remember honestly if it is an open world boss. Oh, there's a Sarco. You know what? That's fine. Oh, and there's okay, so the event is active. There's actually a tombstone right in front of me. You're gonna attack me? I was gonna say you're walking really slow. So there's a tombstone right under that that thing right there, the drop. So it does look like the event is active, because you need dinosaur bones, which I'm assuming I'm gonna get from this right here. Access spooky pile. Ooh, spooky. Stolen headstone. Got it. Access inventory. Oh, maybe there's bones in there sometimes, because I know we needed bones. Let's take a look in here. we'll take that. Still nothing about the DodoRex, which, like I said, I think it's an open world boss. I don't think you have to do anything to trigger it. Let's go and check this the obelisk real quick. So once again, if you guys want to fast forward using the timestamps, please feel free to do so. I will not argue with you guys. If you are watching the whole video as well, though, thank you very much. It definitely helps with watch time, for needing time watched, like time actually viewed on my videos. So either way, it doesn't matter. I appreciate both. What is that? That's not normal. That's a boss or something. That might be the thing we're looking for, or one of the things I can't see him. There he is. Oh, it's a Tek Quetzel. When did they put that in? I've never seen a wild Tek Quetzel. What? I was thinking it might have been the wyvern dodo thingy, but I don't know how those guys work. I've never seen a Tek Quetzel, a wild one. I've only seen them using their skins. That is awesome. I wonder if that was part of the patch, or if that's just something that's extremely rare. That's also a dinosaur I need to tame. They are a pain in the butt to tame. Last time I tried taming one, I was using the Argent to try to fly around and follow him, because they pretty much don't land ever. And when you start attacking them, they fly over by the redwoods. It's just a thing that they do on the map. They go to the center of the map basically, and it is very hard. I did end up knocking him out. Sadly, he fell in the river and drowned when he was knocked out. So it kind of made me mad, because I spent a lot of materials on him. I literally, playing single player, it's hard to tame stuff like that, because like I said, he never lands, so you have to follow him around with your Argent basically. So what I did is I left my Argent probably about 5 to 10 feet in the air. I grappled to him, and I whistled my bird to go and attack the Quetzel. And when he got so close, I would whistle him to stop, so he didn't actually hit him. And I would, while I'm hanging from my Argent, what I would do is I would pull out my crossbow or my gun, whichever I was using. I honestly don't remember. I think it might have been the gun, and it still took a lot of shots and everything to take him down. I used the gun, I used the darts and everything, shot him, and like I said, he took off. I started following him. I was shooting him along the way, finally knocked him out over by the redwoods, and it was just horrible, because he fell into the water and died. Okay, so there's still no DodoRex or anything in there, which is interesting, and I want to go get this yellow drop. So definitely use the timestamps if you guys do not want to see this. Along the way, we will still check for dodos. Oh, look, there's a candy corn one. Look at that. Giant candy corn coming down from the sky. Hopefully you guys did not use the timestamps. Actually, I'll probably put in a timestamp for this candy corn one as well. That looks very cool. I wonder what is going to be in it. If it's going to be like actual Halloween stuff, or if it's just a normal yellow drop that just happens to look like a candy corn. So let's check out the candy corn drop. It's still called the regular supply crate, nothing different there. We open it up. Wow, whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, like this long grass, they normally don't have this in drops, or the Savaroot. Very cool. So we have prime fish meat and everything else. That's awesome. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that stuff, or why I picked it up. It's gonna go bad in my inventory. In fact, I should probably put it in my bird's inventory. Just so you know, prime meat spoils extremely fast in your player inventory. The way to keep it fresher longer while you are running around is by putting it in your tamed inventory. Doesn't matter what kind of tame it is. It would actually be better if you had some type of vegetarian tame, because you won't eat your prime meat if you're trying to take your prime meat back to the base, especially if you're getting it out of a drop like that. Now, if you're obviously attacking something that gives you prime meat, then I mean, more than likely whatever you're using to attack is going to be a or to get the prime meat, I should say, not necessarily to attack, but to get the max amount of prime meat. More than likely it's going to be a predator that eats meat anyway, so He's probably going to eat some of that prime meat, but more than likely you're going to get a ton of it. I would still leave it in his inventory. You still have a better chance of having more of it by the time you get back to your base than putting it in your inventory because of the spoil timer. In fact, I will show you guys. So this spoil timer here on the bird is 16 minutes 55 seconds. That is not your normal spoil timer. I do believe I have the spoiling turned up as well, but if we take it and we put it over here and we take a look at where it's at over here, it is at 4 minutes. So even now with my upgrade and everything, that is a 10-minute difference, basically 12 minutes. But that's basically how many minutes you'll probably be saving even on a regular thing. Like, I think prime meat in your inventory is like a minute, if that. Like, it actually does spoil very fast. So make sure that you guys are putting it on your tames. So instead of flying all the way back to the base, I will go ahead and land here, and I'll show you guys here. So I don't think there's anything hostile here. Oh, except this raptor that is chasing our little pig friend. So we're going to kill this raptor real quick and help him out if I can catch him. Come here, you. Hi. Alright. Oh, nice. And I got a Lazarus Chowder recipe off of him. Your Lazarus Chowder, I will eventually go over these recipes too. If you guys want to see more of the recipes, let me know. It says this one, so it gives you all the ingredients and everything. Let's put it over here so you guys can see it better. So the bottom part is basically the servings of how much each thing you need, which the servings are kind of weird too. It says 1 handful of megaberries. Who the hell knows how much a handful is? There's actually a note that you can find that tells you what a handful is, what a dollop is, and I think there's one other weird thing that they use, but it tells you what each one is. Like one's like 10, the other one's like 5, something like that. But if you look there, it says this creamy dish improves body natural constitution. You will recover from injury more quickly after eating this, and your body will need less oxygen. So basically this one is used for swimming. I don't know what it means by your body will recover more quickly, so maybe it slowly heals you, I guess. Maybe heals over time. But the less oxygen needed, that one is a big one. A lot of people use Lazarus Chowder when they are going down into the depths of the water, especially if they don't have a scuba suit or anything like that. I will go over all of these though. Like I said, I will even go over the notes as to what a dollop and a handful and all that means. I do have some other ones back at the house, but I don't even have the notes yet, so I'll probably wait until I get them all before I do a video on those. So let's go ahead and quit the game, and I will show you guys. What is that? Oh, it's a little pumpkin patch. Can I do anything with this? Oh look, pumpkins. There you go. That is where you find pumpkins, guys. Anything else in there? No. Okay. Those are tiny pumpkin patches. It did say there was going to be pumpkin patches in the game, but I thought that they were going to be like huge pumpkin patches. That is like very tiny. They're going to be hard to spot when I'm flying around. I may just jump on the Thylacoleo or something and run around that way. Okay, so this is going to be kind of iffy because from my understanding, some of these work and some of them don't. And if you're wondering what I am talking about, I'm basically referring to the info that I'm going to give you right now, which is basically the how to get the events to work. So there's the working events that are known is literally called summer. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to come here, you're going to go to exit game. You're going to have to start back at your very front. At the menu, basically. So here's your menu. You're going to go to host/local, and obviously your screen should look like this where it says Fear Evolved 5. If it's like that, you should already have the event active, but if not, you can try doing what I'm showing you now. So you come in here to the advanced part. Whichever map you have, you can do this on, I believe, all of the consoles and any of the like if you have an Atrado server, you can also do it this way as well, I believe. But you come to advanced and you're going to go all the way down to the bottom. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Down there, that very last one, it says active event. So you would come here and you can type in whatever you want. So the working events that are known, literally you would just type in summer. That is for the summer event. I don't even remember what that one is. I think that's probably for the 4th of July one. The semi-working ones, which are a little harder to get the full effect of them, it is birthday. which I think that's the Ark birthday, not your individual birthday. There's the turkey trial for, what's it called? Turkey trial is for Thanksgiving. Now, if it's 2 words like turkey trial, you will have to do it with 2 capital letters in it. So you're going to do turkey, and I'm typing it in now. I know you guys can't see this box. And you're going to do trial, like so. So that is how it has to look. It has to be, both T's have to be capitalized. There's no space in between the words, but that's how it has to be. Winter Wonderland is the one for Christmas, which that one, even though Winter Wonderland is technically 3 words, I believe Winter Wonderland in like the song and stuff like that is only 1 word. So only the very first W has to be capitalized. Now this says disabled events, and Fear Evolved is one of them. But I believe as long as you try activating it during the time it's supposed to be active, it will actually work. So you can type in what I'm typing in now if your event is not working for you. Once again, if your event is not working for you, make sure that you guys have that update. I believe that's going to be the only way if this does not work. This is not 100% guaranteed. This is just what I found online. I have not tried it because my event is working on its own, and obviously, as I showed you guys, I'm playing on a single player game. So you may just need to update your game. But if it's not working, you can try typing in this Fear Evolved right here. So the capital F and the capital E down there needs to be both capitalized, and there's no space in between the words. So Fear Evolved is for your Halloween event. We have Easter, which is obviously for your Easter event. Just the very first E needs to be capitalized. And then you have V-Day for the Valentine's Day, which even though it's technically 2 words, that one is a little bit weird because they don't even type out the whole Valentine's. But that is how you do the V-Day. You'll just do a capital V and then the word day. And then from there, leave the event name in there. Don't delete it the way I did, but leave it in there. And then start up whichever one you were doing. So you'll come back to your island or whichever map you're on. And you'll just do play single player. And it should be active when you go back into the game. If it's not active when you go back into the game, then the only thing that I can think of is that you either need to do the update, or maybe your PlayStation has to update the software or something like that. Now, the way I'm looking at it is all this should work on Xbox and Switch and everything else, but do not quote me on that. I only have a PlayStation, so I've only been able to test it on the PlayStation. If someone else has an Xbox or they play this on PC or anything like that, please check it out on there and let me know if it's working on there, if the different commands work and all that. Oh, it's going to freeze up a little bit. See, and I think when it does that, when you first log in, because it did it when I first logged in today, I believe that is the event logging in, or not logging in, but starting up. I believe it's loading in like all the little tombstones, the pumpkin patches and everything else, the random skins of the dinosaurs that you should be able to find around the map and all that. So that is how you make your stuff work, guys, your events. If it's not working for you, I apologize. I don't know what to say to you. I really kind of want this guy, but I don't want to go through the trouble of taming him. Plus, he's only level 6 or 18. I seen a level 60 the other day. It wasn't a tech one, but it's just a skin. I'm not worried about it. So that's a way to get your Halloween event or any other event working. The Christmas one, or no, not the Christmas one. What is it? The Halloween one, the Valentine's Day one, and what was the other one? I honestly don't even remember what the other one was. Trying to think, guys. Give me a second. I'm thinking. It was Easter. Yeah, so the Valentine's Day one, the one you type in V-Day, the one you type in Easter, and the one that you type in for Halloween, which is Fear Evolved, those 3 are the ones that are disabled. I believe they have to be during the dates of the actual event. So if the event is not active and it's not working, I honestly, like I said, I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully it does work for you guys. And it's just, oh look, there's a thing there, a note, an explorer note. I don't want to pick it up with this bird because he's pretty much maxed out on his levels because of what level I tamed him at and everything, and he's already gotten a ton. So that actually, like, he can still level up, but it's like it's going to require a lot of XP. Oh, and I'm also level 105 finally. I got one level when I was crafting a whole bunch of walls and everything for what I was telling you guys that I was going to do with the different bases, setting them up around the different cave entrances and all that. I was crafting a ton of walls, and it gave me my last level. I believe 105 is the max. I did get a trophy for it, and as you can see, I'm not getting any more XP. So that chibi will actually come in handy. It should bump me up to still 110, I believe, which is technically the new max, as long as you're using a chibi. Unless you can't go to 110, and I just screwed myself because now I have 105, and it's not going to do anything because I'm already max level. I don't know. I guess I will find out on that. What is that big shadow over there? Oh, it's probably everything spawning in for me. Oh wow, I can't even see anything. There it goes. See that shadow right there? On the mountain? It's moving with me, so I'm assuming that is probably stuff spawning in over there. Maybe that's probably how big my circle is and where stuff can spawn in. That's just a guess though. It could be something totally different. I have no idea. So I'm going to cut the video here. We will come back at night and we will take a look around. We'll see if we can find some dodo zombies and stuff and see what else is lurking out in the dark. I don't think there's going to be any NPCs running around with skeletons or anything like that. But we may find some of the dinosaurs with skeleton skins and stuff. So I'm going to cut the video here and I will be back shortly, guys. Alright guys, so welcome back. It is nighttime now. I have just been flying around picking up some mending paste. Just to make some other stuff. I did get this DodoRex mask skin, and I got a witch hat out of one of the candy corn drops, one of the yellow drops. It was shaped like a candy corn. So far from what I've noticed, it's only the yellow ones that are shaped like that. And if you guys look at the moon, if you guys look at the moon, it is red. I did a little bit of research as well, and I'm pointing out that the moon is red because from my understanding, every third night during this event, in-game, not obviously in real life, but every third night in-game, the moon turns red, and at midnight, which it is 22:58, so we still have about an hour in the game. My nighttime is sped up a bit though, so it may actually take a little bit, or not too long to actually become midnight. If you want it to last longer, obviously go back and change the stats. I don't know if this is going to affect what I'm about to tell you, but when the moon is red like it is right now, at midnight, that is when the DodoRex spawns, and it is only on the island from my understanding. So that is another thing. If you guys are not having the event I believe is only on the island. It may partially work on some of the other ones. I know like Easter and stuff like that works on all the maps, just because it's Easter and they can do like it literally Easter's not that much. They literally just color the dinosaurs and stuff like that. As far as I know, it's not as creative as this Halloween one here is. But it is something you guys may want to look at. So if you don't have the event working for you, you may want to try switching to the island map, at least during the event time. But yeah, so at midnight, if it is the correct night at midnight, what will happen is that moon will stay red, and you will see a silhouette of the face of the DodoRex appear on the moon, and he spawns somewhere in a random place on the island. And all players have about 7 minutes to kill him. Now, I don't know how this works if you have your time sped up at night. I don't know how it works if you have your time sped up during the day. I have no idea how any of that works. So, I've never even seen the DodoRex. I've never come across it. There has been at one point where it told me it spawned, which that is another thing. It will tell you that the DodoRex has spawned. It'll tell all players on public servers, or if you're on your single player, whatever, it will tell you, you know, that it has spawned. So we'll give you notification directly telling you. But I have never found it. I've never seen it. And here's another thing. Every time I have landed so far, one of these either pumpkin patches or one of these scarecrows have spawned in. But I haven't been running around on foot, so I don't know how often they spawn on foot. But if you come in here, I've been saving all of these as well. So you can either find stolen headstones like the one you guys see me pick up a little bit ago earlier in the video, the scarecrow, which is one I just now got, and then also the pumpkin patch, which you guys also already seen. So that is all three of those things that you can get from those. I'm assuming wherever the dodos are, or if you find a skeletal dinosaur or something, I'm assuming that's how you get dinosaur bones. But don't quote me on that. I have not gotten any yet. I have been killing a lot of different dinosaurs, but I just haven't gotten any yet. So there is that. Let's see here. Is it midnight yet? It's midnight now. Okay, so the moon did not change. It didn't say anything about the DodoRex spawning in, so tonight is probably just not the night that it's going to spawn, but it does say it spawns every 3 nights. I just want to point that out. And then another thing that that I forgot to go over with you guys is the official servers also have 3 times XP, harvesting, taming, and breeding, and then it also has 1.5 times hexagon bonus. I don't know what hexagon bonus is, but for those of you that do know, now you know that there's 1.5 hexagon bonus. That's on the official servers. On small tribe servers, you have 4.5 of the harvesting, XP, taming, and breeding. You also have 1.5 hexagon bonus. On the Arkopocalypse servers, which I have no idea what those even are, I've never played on them, that is actually 5 times XP, 5 times harvesting, 5 times taming, 5 times breeding, and the 1.5 hexagon bonus. And then I guess there's also Conquest servers that are also at 4.5 everything, like the small tribes one was. And I want to go more in detail about what actually is happening during the event. So other than these candy corns and everything I have already mentioned, I went over a little bit of the dinosaurs and stuff. Look at that, I just got a dodo wyvern mask skin out of one of these things. And they all do seem to have prime meat or prime cooked meat or some type of prime stuff in them. So if you guys are trying to tame something, definitely go to those and pick them up if you don't have anything to get prime meat with, or if you want to just get some easy quick prime meat. As you can see, I have been getting quite a bit, which I should be throwing this on my bird. I don't know why I'm not. As you can see, I've been getting quite a bit. I got 5 cooked prime meat. I have 10 cooked fish meat, 2 cooked prime meat. So, I mean, there's a decent amount in there. I'm not saying it's amazing or anything, but it's probably more than what you would probably have if you weren't picking these up, unless you have a refrigerator and everything already. But like I said, one of the things that I did want to go over is, we already went over all the skins and everything. The other things I want to go over is the stuff that is currently in the game. I don't know, I'm assuming it's on all the maps. I know I said that it's only on the island, but I was referring to the DodoRex. As far as any of the other creatures or anything like that, I'm not sure where they spawn, how often they spawn, or anything like that. I would assume it's very similar to the DodoRex, but I could be wrong about that as well. As you can see, I've also been getting vegetables and stuff in these, which you guys seen that before, I think. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just throwing all of the meat onto the bird. The rest of the stuff I'm not really worried about. It doesn't look like the pumpkins have a spoil timer on her, which I would think it would be like the vegetables. I'm just glad it's not. I do believe you can hold on to all these skins, like they will persist throughout the holiday. But the thing with that is that if you're on a public server and someone raids you and they take your stuff, I don't think you're going to respawn back with it. It's either you have it there currently or you don't. So there's that. So encounters that you can have, like I said, is the DodoRex. There's also a dodo wyvern. Both of those are bosses and they are untamable. There's the zombie dodo, which is called the Zomdodo. I still haven't seen any yet, which honestly I would have to keep flying in this direction to see if there's any dodos, because there's not going to be any dodos up in this area where we're at right now. So let's keep going around the map this way while we talk about this. You guys may not want to skip ahead on this part. I know I've been telling you to go ahead and skip ahead, which I have no problem if you want to, but I'm just saying we may come across something you guys might miss out on it. But I will hopefully remember to put a timestamp if we do come across anything out of the ordinary. So there's the zombie dodos. There's also a zombie fire wyvern that's claimable, and it persists after the Fear Evolved event, meaning that you can have it after the Fear Evolved event. It will stay in your inventory as long as you guys don't lose him or get him killed or anything like that. So the majority of these are stuff that you can actually keep throughout the history, as long as they don't die or anything. And they're probably doing that now just because they're not going to do anything else with Ark 1. I think they will still be doing a little bit of updates and everything. The patch that I mentioned earlier, it also had a lot of fixes and quality of life updates and everything, which if you guys want those patch notes, please look them up. I don't remember exactly where you can find them, but it should also actually be on that home page when you're first logging into the game. You should be able to view them there. So other than the fire wyvern, we also have a zombie lightning wyvern, which also persists through. It looks like only the wyverns are persisting through, not the zombie dodos or anything like that. So there is the zombie fire wyvern, there's a lightning fire wyvern, zombie lightning wyvern, and a zombie poison wyvern. All of those should persist through. As far as like the zombie dodos or anything else I'm about to name, I don't think that they do, or at least the notes don't say that they do. But I just wanted to cover all the creatures that are going through the actual thing of being in the game right now. So other than the wyverns and the dodos, we also have a skeletal giga that should appear. There should be skeletal quetzels. I don't know how often any of this stuff spawns in. I just know that they are in the game somewhere. They may or may not spawn for you. If you're looking for like a skeletal giga or something like that, or a skeletal quetzal, you may have to start killing quetzals off in your game and then try to find another one after that one dies, because there's always supposed to be so many of each dinosaur in the game. I think it's like 1 or 2 quetzals, or not quetzals, 1 or 2 gigas per map and stuff like that. So if you find both gigas, or even if you find one and it's not the one, it's not a skeletal one, you may want to kill them off and hopefully another one will spawn in. So they have the skeletal quetzals, skeletal jerboas, which I believe those are on Scorched Earth, so maybe the event is happening on Scorched Earth. I think they're also on the Ragnarok server, so maybe it's happening there as well. And we need to land before I run out of stamina. I'm glad I paid attention to that. So I don't want to land in the... oh, look, and when we land, let's see what appears here. Pumpkin patch or anything. No? Oh, there it is. Yep, like I said, every time I've been landing, one of these have been spawning in. I don't know if it's going to happen every time, but it could also just be because I'm not running around on the ground, so it's just trying to keep up with where I'm landing and stuff. But I didn't want to land in the swamp, is what I was saying. So we also have a bone fire wyvern. I don't know what the difference between a zombie one and a bone one is. It's labeled as a bone one, so I don't know if that's considered the same as like the skeletal one or not, or if it just looks different or what. There are skeletal brontos, skeletal stegos, skeletal trikes. And it could be, I could be wrong about this. These are actually saying that that's what they are. They're not just skins. I mean, yes, it's like, it's still going to act like a normal bronto. It's still going to act like a normal fire wyvern and everything. But I don't know if like you can take that skin on and off and put it onto other wyverns that maybe are stronger or something, or it stays on just that one. I don't know how they work. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that is a thing in the game. So we have our skeletal stegos, I think I said that, skeletal trikes, skeletal raptors, skeletal rexes. We have the skeletal carnotarsaurus, whatever, however you say their full name. Now there are ghost reapers, which are only the surface reapers. That is the aberration map, so it looks like they are doing the event there as well. There's a ghost bulldog, which is also the aberration map. There's ghost rexes, ghost ballast, ghost snow owls, ghost mantises, and ghost dire wolves. The snow owl is only on, well, the first map that I knew that it was on was Extinction. That may be wrong. It might not be Extinction. I could be totally wrong about that. And I guess all of these have been in the game before, but 5 of the new ones, which these are just chibis, they're event chibis. There is a witching owl, a ghost dire wolf, a ghost basilisk, and a ghost T-Rex, as well as a ghost mantis. Those are all the new chibis for the event. What is... Did you guys see that? Oh, it's just a tech one. Okay. So those are the new chibis. Some of the other chibis just for the event, there are the skeletal giga, skeletal quetzal, skeletal joboa, skeletal bronto, skeletal stego, skeletal trike, skeletal raptor, skeletal T-Rex, skeletal carno, the bone wyvern, and a zombie wyvern. And then you also have ghost creature skins, which you can acquire by killing ghost creatures. So I'm assuming there's ghost creatures in the game. I have not come across any, as you guys know. That's why we're flying around. We're trying to look for different stuff that is currently in the game, and I have not seen anything out of the ordinary. But I'm also not killing anything either. So like I said, you may want to kill off some stuff and see if you can get some stuff to spawn in for you. As you guys see, every time I land, one of the things is spawning in. Just give it a second. So maybe you want to stay in one area and try killing a whole bunch of dodos there. Maybe maybe my server right now is already at the max amount of, which actually it's almost daytime already. Yeah, it's 3:51. And I don't know if it's only at night that these things spawn in. There it goes right there. I don't know if it's only at night that these things spawn in, that the creatures spawn in. So if you're on a private server or anything like that, maybe you want to turn up your nighttime instead of having it down like mine. That's why my nighttime went so fast. But maybe you can find some stuff and then just stay in one area, kill all the dodos there, and see if any like new zombie dodos or something like that respawns. I may mess with it a little bit offline just to see if I can get anything else to spawn in, because I'm not seeing anything and my nights are sped up. So I may actually go into my stuff, turn down my nights, and let the night go a little bit longer just to see if I can get something to spawn in. For those of you that don't know, the whole reason that my nighttime is spawned in, or not spawned in, is sped up, is because I hate Troodons. I mentioned it in previous videos. Troodons are the epitome of evil in this game, and I just absolutely am disgusted with them. They're just disgusting. I can't do it with Troodons. They're so annoying to me. Anyway, back to what we were saying. So like I said, you can get ghost creature skins, but you have to get them killing ghost creatures. Now I don't know if you have to kill that specific ghost creature to get its ghost skin, or if it can be off of any one of them. But it looks like ghost creature skins can be gotten for a reaper, a bulldog, a T-Rex, a basilisk, a snow owl, a manta, sorry, not a manta, a mantis, and a dire wolf. The items that you can find are the pumpkins, which you guys know about, the stolen headstones, which you guys also know about, the scarecrows, which you know about, dinosaur bones, which I have not found any yet. I'm assuming you get those off of probably the skeletal dinosaurs, maybe. But I haven't found any of those yet. And then also the dino candy corn, which is in the thing to be able to craft, but you need the skeletal bones for them. So we haven't seen any of that stuff. Ooh, big egg. That's a bronto egg. Let me look at one of those. It's definitely a bronto egg. I don't want to pick it up though. I don't need. Actually, you know what? I probably should. Yeah, let's pick it up and let's get out of here immediately, because he's gonna come try us. Friendly. So the other thing is the emotes. We went over those. They were in the cooking pot, and then we also had all of the skins and everything. The last thing that I want to go over for the event that I know of are different creature event colors. So like I said, on Easter they have more of like a pastel type colors. You can find like really pink T-Rexes and stuff like that, or even on like Valentine's Day you can find a lot of red dinosaurs and stuff. So for this event it's going to be like darker colored type themes. These are just colors of creatures that you can find. I don't know if it's going to be the full color of the creature. Like I know even if you find like a pink dodo, it might have like a pastel blue wing or something like that. So it's not going to be just entirely solid pink. but I just wanted to make sure that you guys are understanding how these colors work. They're still going to have different colors on them, so it's going to be like 2 to 3 colors on them, but they're going to be colored for the event. So they have a Dino darker gray, which I don't know what defines as a darker gray versus their normal gray. I'm sure it would stick out as something looking strange to you if you come across it. They have a Dino light blue, Dino dark yellow. I'm not sure what this one is, but they have dragon base 1. That's probably what the one of the colors off the actual dragon, one of the bosses. It's probably one of the colors off of him. It just goes with the Halloween. It's like spooky or something. I don't know, but maybe that's why they did it. I'm still not seeing any dodos or skeletal creatures or anything, but like I said, it could also be at night, so I may have screwed this video by not making the nighttime longer. But it's actually kind of good. What you got, another thing you guys may want to do, especially if you're playing on a private server like me, you may want to play 2-3 nights till that that DodoRex pops up, and then immediately quit as soon as he pops up. Now I don't know if he will disappear, so please keep that in mind. I'm not trying to screw you guys over, but one of the things you may want to do is shorten your daytime and your nighttime, make the days rotate faster. On that third night when he appears, immediately pause it, quit your game, so that it saves, or even before it saves. If you know that third night is coming up, or you don't want it to save because you don't know if it'll ruin it, just hold your PS button and quit. That way it will not save until the last time you actually did save, or the last time you actually exited the right way. And then you can set that night for a longer night, and you can extend the day, or however you guys want to do it, shorten the day and make the night as long as possible. Just some ideas thrown out there. But anyway, back to the colors. So they have light brown, light gray, Dino light brown, Dino dark brown. They have dragon fire. They have vermilion. They have actual black, midnight blue, medium autumn, dark warm gray, orange, dark lavender, and jade. So everything that I have talked about is coming from their patch notes. Like I said, it doesn't say anything about what maps this stuff is available on or anything like that. So hopefully you guys can get this to work. I know we were talking about if you guys couldn't get it to work and stuff, so hopefully you guys can get it to work. It doesn't say anything about how I mentioned that those night creatures were, or that those creatures that were in the caves were out during the nighttime or anything like that. It doesn't say anything about that, so maybe they didn't do that this year. I don't even know if they did it last year. It's just something that that I pointed out before, because that was the only event, the Halloween event, that I remember actually playing the game in. But that covers everything, guys. If you have any questions or anything about it, or you guys have more updates that I did not cover that go with this, please let me know. Put it down in the comment section for other people so that they know as well. Don't just make stuff up though, guys. If you guys are helping other people, please do not make stuff up. An easy way to help people out would be to post what other updates you guys know about, and then put in the comment section of where you actually got your info from. I actually got mine off of an Ark, I guess, site. It's called mp1st.com. It's like a kind of like a forum, but it's an official site. It's not an Ark official site, but it is an official site where they post patch notes and stuff for Ark. So it's not like someone that just randomly made a site or anything like that. It's not like Reddit where someone just posted it. It's an actual blog that is created by a person, and it's like a news channel type thing for certain games and stuff, and Ark just happens to be one of the ones that are on there. So that is where I got my info from. Like I said, there may or may not be more info involved in the game. As far as the Wyvern, DodoRex and stuff like that, I have no idea how to spawn that in. It doesn't even tell you how to spawn that in. It didn't tell me about the DodoRex. The DodoRex I got off of a different site, which was the fandom wiki for Ark. They explained it a little bit on there, but I didn't look up the DodoRex or the Wyvern Rex. Oh my god, the Dodo Wyvern. I didn't look that one up or anything, just because I don't think that it's going to spawn on the island. I think on the island is only going to be the DodoRex, which is why that is the only one that I'm covering. So like I said, if you guys have any other questions or you guys know about any other updates that I am missing for this update, please put it down in the comment section. Let people know where you got your info from and stuff like that. It would be greatly appreciated by me and by everyone else that is looking for updates or ways to make their update work. If you guys know info on that too, please also share that. The only things that I knew about is what I mentioned. There is also a command that you can do, but I believe the command only works on PC. That is why I didn't mention it for consoles. If you guys want to try it, you can look it up. Just type in, go to Google, type in Halloween event command or something like that, and I'm sure it will pop right up. It has to do with like archive events equals Fear Evolved, like that's how you would type it in, but there's like a dash and stuff like that in there. So I don't know the exact thing, but like I said, I don't think it works on console anyway. So if you're on console, please try what I told you guys. Go to your main screen, go over to the advanced tab, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and go from there. Make sure you guys are typing in the right info and all that, and make sure that you guys are using the right capitalization and lowercase in your words. So once again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully this clarifies a few things and it is a bit more detailed on what you guys were looking for as far as event info and stuff like that. Like I said, if you guys have further questions or anything, make sure you're putting it down in the comment section. Either I or someone else who has knowledge on it will answer you. And I thank you guys for watching the video all the way through, or at least watching what you can. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm up to, I think it's like 83 now, which is awesome. We were stuck at 77, 78 for a while. I was wondering when I was going to pass that 80 bar, and it just kind of happened overnight, and now we're up to 83. So it went even beyond my expectation, which is honestly awesome. You guys are great. Thank you so much there. For all the new subscribers, I want to let you know, make sure you're at least commenting on some of the videos and stuff like that. I will be doing a giveaway at 100 subs. If you are subscribed, but you are subscribed privately, I cannot see your name. So make sure that you guys are commenting. Make sure that I know that you're subscribed. And I'll be doing a giveaway at 100 subs. It is only for subscribers, so if you want to be in on the giveaway and you're watching this video, make sure that you're a subscriber. Also, if you guys like the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you don't like it, that is perfectly fine. I thought it was a zombie one. He looks like his side is all torn up and everything. Make sure that you guys are also subscribed. I think that's what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, make sure you guys are also liking the videos. If you didn't like it, that is perfectly fine. Not that you're not liking the video. How can I say this? If you're not hitting the like button and you like the video, that's awesome. I would appreciate you guys if you hit the like button. If you don't like the video, like you don't actually like it, and you want to hit the dislike button, that is perfectly fine too. Just make sure that you are actually telling me why you hit the dislike button. You guys obviously don't have to do that either, but it would help me, it would help you, because I would actually know, hey, you know, this person didn't like it. And the thing that I'm asking is, if you hit the dislike button, you put down in the comment section why you didn't like it. Maybe I can change my video in the future so that it will be more pleasing to the eye, or it'll be more of an expectation of what you're looking for and stuff like that. I had someone dislike the last video, probably because I didn't give too much info on the video, but they didn't type anything in the comment section, so I have no idea why they disliked it. Which, like I said, perfectly fine. I'm not forcing you guys to do anything at all, but it definitely helps if you guys aren't liking the videos, if you're at least explaining why you didn't like it. If you don't want to, perfectly fine, like I said. But thank you to all my new subscribers once again, and thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.